member of Team Biden.
Hello, New Hampshire. Hello, Manchester. I tell you what, it's great to be back in the Granite State. And this has got to be boring. The next president's going to inherit a divided world and a divided country, a world in disarray. And quite frankly, to be honest, we have to be frank with one another. There's going to be little or no time for on-the-job training. The next president's going to have to be ready on day one to be commander-in-chief. Who else in this race has brought world leaders together to address any problem? I'm the only one in this race who's done it. I did it by working to put together the nuclear Iranian deal, the Iran deal on nuclear, on them limiting their nuclear, their effort to gain nuclear capability. I did it by putting together with John Kerry the Paris Climate Accord. I did it when we put together an international coalition to fight ISIS. The next president of the United States is going to have to get things done. We all have progressive plans, but the question is, who can put those plans into real programs and progress?
Pete Buttigieg is fantastic. I believe he's got the ability and the temperament and the intelligence to get past this current divisive, dysfunctional politics, and we've gone from new low to new low, and I think he'll rise us back up to where we need to be. I just want to introduce the next president of the United States, Pete Buttigieg.
Aren't you ready to put the corruption behind us? How about putting the tweets behind us? I don't even think that's a partisan statement anymore.
I'm so thankful to you as we pull into the 72 hours before the polls open. We can feel how close we are. We can feel the wind at our back. I feel like there's a system sweeping into the region, coming out of a good win in the Midwest, which we're very excited about, but knowing that New Hampshire is New Hampshire, and folks think for themselves here. And so we got to earn every vote. We got to persuade everyone at every turn. But
I do not have the most name ID. I am not a newcomer with no political record. But what I am is someone of integrity. I have someone that has grit. The reason that I got the endorsement of the New York Times, along with my friend Elizabeth, the reason I got that is what they pointed out, that I can lead this party and unite our country. I got the endorsement, I should have led with this, of the Seacoast newspapers, as well as the Keene Sentinel and the Union Leader. I got those endorsements. I knew you'd like that. That last one was for you. I got those endorsements because they recognize this quality in me. So I'm asking you to come with me and join us and vote for me. I think more than any other candidate, I need your vote. I need your vote because I was bolted to a desk for the last 2 weeks. I need your vote because I think you know in your heart and read those endorsements that I'm someone that can lead and win. And I need your vote because I truly believe this will be a victory for getting away from the extremes and the noise and the nonsense in our politics.
Hello, Democrats! Wow! So here's how I see it. There are a lot of folks who are going to talk about what's not winnable, what can't be done, and definitely about who can't do it. They're going to talk about it right up until we get in that fight, we persist, and we win. That is how I will be the first woman president of the United States of America.
Morning. Morning. How's it going?
Good morning. How are you?
Fantastic. So the question for New Hampshire people has got voters, Democratic New Hampshire voters, is going to be who can win? Everything else has got to be secondary to that at this point. If you followed this week, and I'm assuming that political reporters have followed this week, then you know Mr. Trump can win. And you know that this isn't an assumption about, okay, who's going to be best on the fine points of policy. This is a question of who can win. If we don't win, all those policy differences don't matter at all. And I know in reality they're super important. But we're here talking about this, reproductive rights, a woman's right to choose. The most important thing about a woman's right to choose is beating Mr. Trump. The most important thing, because this is going to come down to judges. So everything that New Hampshire people should be asking themselves is, how do we win? Who can win? And I'm telling you, the two ways to think about it are turnout by our wonderful, diverse party and beating Trump on the economy.
Concern that the campaign